day, another dollar. Make a Filipino wanna holler. Life in fast forward. Somebody cut it down. Whew. Hey family. So yesterday I didn't post anything at all. I just wanted to kind of explain myself and tell you guys what's kind of going on. So yesterday I woke up and I had all kinds of ideas on what to do, right? I wanted to do maybe like a Frank Sinatra cover, do like a video where kind of like a one-man band maybe do a tutorial on how to make these videos and how to make like a YouTube cover if you're interested in doing something like that. And then I just stayed in bed. So I wanted to talk about something that was kind of a big part of my life that I don't necessarily talk about all the time, which is the fact that I live with depression and other things that we'll get into at some point later. But you know, these feelings of like not being worth it and these feelings of like people not really caring about the things that I go through, it's something that I deal with every day, and it's not fun. And like being able to make these videos every day kind of gives me like a sense of purpose, you know, but sometimes it just is too much. So I guess what I'm wondering is, why don't people talk about this? Is there like still in 2018 a stigma on people with mental health issues, or just on a stigma on mental health issues in general, right? And yes, there is. It's difficult to be on social media and to be like an online presence when you have this thing. And I may present myself as strong on the outside. I may present myself as someone who like knows his stuff and is confident and things like this that people like kind of expect of me, but I'm not really. I feel like I'm pixelating in and out of life all the time. So I cope by making these videos by taking up all of my time with things that are interesting to me. Like for example, I make music and I make these videos and I edit everything by myself. So it makes me busier than I should be. It takes me away from having to think about all the things that are bothering me. So yeah, instead of having 365 videos this year, I'll have one less, two less, a few more less maybe. It doesn't take away from the fact that I do think about this constantly, and I want to be able to do this for you guys, and I want to be able to like have you guys be part of my life and then pull you into it. But this is also a part of my life. Actually, I think it makes me a better artist, a better songwriter, a better, keeps me grounded, I guess. So this is what this is. Sometimes I'll have streaks where I'll just do everything and anything, But sometimes I just disappear and reappear into life. And that's how I am, I think. Just in general, I think with like human connections and in general, it's kind of like that for me. And I know that there are many other people who deal with this kind of stuff all the time as well. I know that there are millions and millions and possibly billions of people who feel the same way. So hopefully I'm connecting with some of you right now. I think I don't talk about it much because of fear. I think I fear people judging me on this, and like I fear, I guess, kind of being outed. Is that a word for that? I don't know if that's appropriate for this, but that's kind of what it feels like. I don't necessarily talk about this much. Like it feels like the way that I could talk to and really connect with other humans is this way, because I'm not necessarily looking at a person right now. I'm looking at my camera, and it's much easier to talk to myself than to other people. It's hard to categorize what I am. A lot of people say, oh, I'm an introvert, or oh, I'm an extrovert, but I think I can be both. Like when I have to do a show and I go into business mode, I'm like, yes, I go out and I smile and I talk to people and generally pretend that I'm fun and that I'm fun loving, when really I love spending time by myself. Like when people tell me that I like to do a lot of things, or that I'm able to do a lot of things, is because of the fact that I don't spend much time with people. Like the number of people who are my friends will tell you, I don't go out, I don't spend time with people, I don't hang out anywhere. When I go out of my house, it's for business. Maybe I've been feeling cooped up or something, or that I'm like very antisocial that week or whatever, and so I'll try to make up for it by going and, you know, hanging out. You know, I do get cabin fever as well. But for the most part, when I do spend time with people, I feel energy being drained from me, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like I need to recharge, and I feel like I need to get my battery levels up. I guess that is also called recharging. But, you know, so I can be funny in front of camera. I do these funny tricks on the screen just so I could be kind of interesting, you know what I mean? And that's easy. I think it's harder to be able to deal with who I am and what I am, and have to face people and pretend that I'm happy. Although I think there are different kinds of happiness, right? Like don't get me wrong, I am happy in the thing that I'm doing. Like, I'm super happy, and I feel very privileged to be able to make music for a living. Like, that's insane. Like, there's not a lot of people who can say that they've really chased their dream and like really gone for it. By any measure, like I feel like I'm succeeding in that. So that's super cool, and that in itself should give me a feeling of completion, a feeling of satisfaction, or a feeling of like happiness in whatever way humans define happiness. But to be honest, I can be both. I think I can be happy because of that, and at the same time, you know, I can still feel dragged down by my feelings. In a way, I almost feel like I'm doing these videos so I can be validated for my worth, which it's not it really. I don't count likes, I don't count views, I don't do any of that. I'm doing this because really I enjoy it, and I feel like I'm filling up my time, and I feel like I have some sort of purpose to live and to be here. So I really appreciate everyone who's been supporting me here on this platform, and then on all other platforms. Like, I really dig that. That's super cool. But I didn't do this video so I can pander. I did this just to let you guys know that sometimes it's very difficult to get up out of bed, and even if I have all these great ideas, it's hard to be Lakan all the time. Sometimes I just want to lay in bed and be Paulo, you know. But that doesn't change the fact that I love you guys. You guys are super supportive, and I really dig that. That's cool. I swear tomorrow's post is gonna be a lot more fun. Anyway, I love you guys. My name is lakanmusic. I know this is a short video, but I really appreciate you guys sticking around and listening to that little vlog. But anyway, stay blessed, stay hungry, and as always, peace, love, and music. Afro-Filipino. Another day, another dollar. Make a Filipino wanna holler. Life in fast forward. Somebody call a doctor, but it feels so good. Putting in that time when things you do and the stars align.